Hi everyone, welcome back to another card tutorial. Today we're going to be making a Mother's Day card, and we're going to be using this stamp set from Stampin' Up called Picture Perfect. We're going to use the roses and the coordinating petals. I also have some glue and some cardstock, and this cut came from the Cricut. It's free right now for Mother's Day, so go cut it out if you haven't already. So to start, we have some multimedia matte glue, and I'm going to be inserting this kind of aqua colored piece of cardstock inside so the Mother's Day sentiment really stands out. And to do that, I'm just going to be using this glue. It has a really nice fine point tip on it, so you can just get into all those little swirls and all the little tips of the letters. And this glue is great because it will dry matte. As you can imagine, some of it is probably going to squish out here and there, but if that happens, it wipes up easily, or it will just dry matte and be completely unnoticeable. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up all of this, and I will come right back. So now I've just glued down that aqua piece right to the back side of my card front here, and I'm just going to lift up all the little pieces that didn't get enough glue, or I just didn't get any glue on, and just add a little bit more with this fine point on the multi-matte medium glue. And this glue is really easy to dot on or to apply in thin straight lines, and it will adhere really well. And if you have a little that's coming out, just use your fingernail or a toothpick just to kind of wipe it right off and just smooth down the back. So next up I have the rose and the petals that I stamped from the Picture Perfect stamp set. And I'm just going to be using a little bit of foam tape to pop the rose up. And I did hand cut each of these stamped images. It didn't take very long at all. The colors that I used are inks from Stampin' Up. They are Pink Pirouette, Flirty Flamingo, and Watermelon Wonder. For the petals, I used Pistachio Pudding, Cucumber Crush, and Garden Green. And I'm just using some Tombow Mono multi-liquid glue to glue those down. And I noticed I needed a little bit more support on that flower, so I'm just cutting a small piece of foam tape and using my scissors to slide that right underneath. There we go. That is the finished card front. And so now of course we need to do the inside of the card. So I'm going to use my Stamp Perfect here. And I'm just going to be using the colors that I just mentioned. The first color is going to be Pink Pirouette, and this is for the base layer of the flower. And this is such a nice, pretty, soft pink. It makes a great base layer for a lot of these three-step stamps. And I decided to add one more layer of it. And there we go. And I just love these stamp positioner tools. I only own the Stamp Perfect and I love it. They really do make lining up images super simple or getting just the right placement. So here I'm just using the Flirty Flamingo ink color, and this is the second step. And now I'm just going to line up my last and final stamp, and we're going to be using Watermelon Wonder. This is a really pretty shade of red. It's just like an off red. So all layered up, you can see that that makes a gorgeous three-dimensional flower. Apologies for the wobbly video here. I'm just going to take some ATG tape and run that on the top and the bottom of this piece of cardstock. And then I'm just going to be sticking this on the inside of my card. And if you wanted, you could put another panel of aqua or white on the other side of the card to cover up that aqua piece if you wanted. It doesn't bother me too much. So to decorate our envelope, I'm using this really cute stamp set from Stampendous. It's called Bouquet for You. I've got my Memento ink out, and this is the first time that I've used these stamps, so I'm just inking this stamp up really well. And when I get that all nice and inked up, I'm just going to be putting that in the lower left-hand side of my envelope. And I'm just going to apply plenty of pressure because I didn't use my foam mouse pad this time. And it's perfect. And I'm also going to use the little To Celebrate You stamp that came in that same set. And next up I have a set from Concord in 9th. This is called Sophisticated Script. I only own the lowercase because they were sold out of the uppercase, but it still looks wonderful even with all lowercase letters. So I'm going to spell out Mom, and Concord in 9th has a video on how to use these stamps, and they're really easy to use. You just line up the tails. And so now I'm just placing my last M, and isn't that cute? So pretty. So I just went ahead and used some water-based markers and just did a little bit of line work and added some Wink of Stella. I kept it pretty simple, but it's got a pop of color. So here is our finished card. I think that font goes so well with that stamped image. And here's the inside of the card. Lots of room to write a lovely message to mom. So here we have it, guys. That cut file is free, I think, for just another day. It was a special promotion for Mother's Day. I hope you like this quick card tutorial, and I hope you have a very happy Mother's Day, whether you're a mom to kids or fur babies. I'll see you next time. Bye.